guys, so my name is Eduardo Barboza. I am 31 years old, black belt in Jiu-Jitsu, second degree black belt in Jiu-Jitsu actually. And I train under Master Julio Cesar. I represent GF team. I came from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. I started Jiu-Jitsu when I was 13 years old. I never stopped training. I stopped training just when I got hurt or stuff like that. But I pretty much never stopped training because I got bored in Jiu-Jitsu or anything like that. Yeah, so my city name is from Rio de Janeiro, but my city is Belfort Roxo. It's a really crazy city, actually. The childhood's pretty dangerous though, but I'm so glad to be able to have a Jiu-Jitsu in my life, and somehow Jiu-Jitsu is changing my life forever. So now I'm living here in Buffalo about 5 years. For you guys to know a little bit more about me, I do have a wife and I have a daughter. So my daughter, she's 4 years old. She just started Jiu-Jitsu, and that's super cool, personally to me, to see how Jiu-Jitsu was changing my life. So first of all, thank God for that. And then my wife and my professor. So without my professor, my wife, I couldn't be here. Like I said before, I came from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Super dangerous city. I love my city, don't get me wrong, but a childhood was super dangerous. And I'm super happy. I'm so glad. I'm so blessed to have Jiu-Jitsu in my life, and with Jiu-Jitsu be able to change my wife and my daughter's life as well. And my life in Brazil was not quite good as here, and thanks to Jiu-Jitsu. And so the best thing ever happened to me when I started training Jiu-Jitsu, and I was be focused on my own goal, my personal goals, and not letting people decide for me what I'm supposed to do in my life. So thank God for that. Also, my professor and my wife. So back the day, my wife, she was my girlfriend, and so I remember people support me in the gym to keep training, to keep competing, and so without competition and training, I couldn't be here. I think the most important match for me, honest, I think was my first competition. I remember I went to the final and I didn't expect that at all. I was just a white belt. So I was not really understanding how that was happening, but I was just competing. I think I had a 3 match, if I'm not wrong. Went to the final, and I won the final, and I won my very first competition. I didn't expect that, but my professor thought it was super cool, and I think that's the reason why I was taking for Jiu-Jitsu. I was never put pressure on myself. I was shy. I was still having fun, and that's the reason why I think people love Jiu-Jitsu. When you just go out there and let happen, everything goes well. And if it doesn't, that's okay, cool. Get back to the gym and keep training. And so my first match or my first competition, I think, was the most important to me. But speaking about result, back to 2014, I was a purple belt and I had a 5 match, went through the final, and I was a world champion competing on the IBJJF. And to me, speaking about result, was the most important competition ever. And I got a sponsorship, and people like support me a little bit more. So bottom line, the first competition was the most important. Speaking about result, when I got the purple belt and winning the world championship was really amazing. And see people sponsor me and my life literally changing because I won a competition was pretty cool, pretty awesome. All right, my main goal now, I wanted to keep competing a little bit more, and being super honest for all my students. They all know me, and we keep talking about that all the time. It's super difficult to be 100% in everything, but I really think, I'm pretty sure I can do a lot more competing. But eventually, my goal is gonna be focus 100% on my gym, on an academy, and my students. And I'm a black belt now, a second degree. But I really want to see my blue belts and my purple belts like being way better than I was before. And I know if the experience that I have, I can push them towards their own goals. And I'm not saying I wanted to be a mentor for them, but I can show them better ways to do things by experience. You know, I was trying to fail, and they're like, okay, so this way doesn't work. I wanted to work it this way now with my students. But that's one thing that I feel alive to do. Besides competing, as a teaching, I love to see people competing, people getting better. So I love when they have some question about techniques or how approach the competition, all that stuff. And so that's one thing that make me alive. I love my lifestyle. I love to be at the gym. That's my second place when I'm not, when I'm my second home actually, when I'm not here on my house. When I'm in my house, I'm here in the gym. So I love what I do, and that's why I do jiu-jitsu pretty much every day, all day long. It's super important to have a sponsorship. Of course, help me a lot in order to be competing and get better in the competition, being better athlete, better professor, bring back new techniques to the gym. So I get better, my students get better, everyone get better. And I think I can marketing the company using my social media. I have 5,000+ people on my Facebook, close to 10,000 on my social media and Instagram. I have we work in a YouTube channel as well, so that's like the thing that I can market the companies. All the social medias pretty much, and especially competing. So last year, for example, in the Masters World had 10,000+ competitors. So it's imagining 10,000+ people seeing a company in my gi, plus on my social media, over like pretty much 10,000 people on my social media. And so I think that's a good way to market the company. And you guys can check it out on my social media if you want. Eduardo Barboza BJJ. Take a look. And yeah. And so bottom line it is, if you have some goal, some dream, and a lot of people, they don't believe in you, but you have to believe in yourself. And by experience, I had a lot of people not believing in me, close to me, but yeah, I'm here, and I'm so glad to never give up or quit in jiu-jitsu. So I'm here.